Please welcome to the stage MetaMask's head of AI, Marco de Rossi.
Test. I want to convince today on why we need open networks to make AI smarter. And of course, how ERC 8004 and Vulkan Unchained Cloud fits in all this. So where we are right now, I think we're like super early with agents. We are probably in this phase of the curve. So everything still to be, we have like a bunch of innovators trying to creating agents that are not really used. The main use cases are probably in trading and gaming and coding. And so asking today where are agents at scale is like asking in 1994, where is TikTok? And also in the spaces where agents work well, we are really still at the beginning. And also, they are not secure. They are very easy to be exploited. And how can you have an economy if like the participants can be exploited? Third, not less important, because if we want to improve agents, you need some kind of benchmark to use it. In general, as you know, benchmarks are overfitted and saturated. And frankly, we are trying to test agents and AI as they were like our children, 19 years old, going at school, how are they doing math? But they're just different. Maybe there are like different ways to benchmark them and different ways to measure how they interact with other AIs. And I'm super excited about what's happening this year. There are so many papers about new gaming-driven benchmarks where AI is playing against each other to improve themselves, and based on which games are more generalizable, you can understand what intelligent mean. So winning which game I can become better. And this is really the beginning of game theory being more and more used for increasing intelligence in agentic economy. So these are the problems that we were saying. What's the solution? Guys, models just need data to learn. That's how they learn, right? And the problem is that up to now, we don't have enough good coordination data set. We need interoperable, neutral infra to enable agents to talk to each other. And the data set that they will create, also from games, but also just for any kind of interaction, could be used to train the models themselves. I'm talking about SFT, RL, there are like many different ways to do that. So AI will never become smart at coordinating while remaining in silos. That's why we need open networks and open economies. And I'm pretty excited to see game theory becoming like one of the next things in AI. And this means that the Web3 community should like try to be part of a wider AI discussion instead of like being a niche in the AI game, which is just a small sub-industry. We need to prove how what we are doing can make models more intelligent in general. If we succeed, all this will become invisible infra. Human will not know which chain is under the hood, which agents we are using, and what's the blockchain that is used to provide AI discovery, trust, and payment. So that's why we created to solve the discovery and trust missing piece ERC 8004. ERC 8004 has just been launched 3 months ago, but there is like a pretty strong community that is growing and is very excited around this. And we do permissionless discovery. We enable agents to reach out to other agents without any intermediary. It's like a catalog of agents with commitments on chain, and then of course extended information off chain, where on distributed infrastructure like Filecoin Unchained Cloud, that is like resilient and reachable by any other agent. And then we provide trust models for deciding which specific agent you could trust. For low stakes services like creator agents, gaming, you could use reputation. So my bet is that distributed reputation will be triggered by AI. Models are very good in like aggregating data. We humans are not. Stake secured inference and trusted execution enclave. And why doing all this? I want a world where we have that happy path, a web of agents, and not redo the mistakes that we did with apps where we have like the agent app store, and that's not crazy. We have already seen around like GPT stores where you have a centralized player that can decide which agent you will use and maybe take a 30% cut. Join the community, and what we are announcing today and has been shared in a preview to our community is that Filecoin Unchained Cloud is giving for free to all the 2004 community that is testing and building agents. Of course, free services to enable agents to put on-chain reputation signals pointing to IPFS sources and validation, and of course, the agent cards that provide skills. Thank you all, and looking forward to see you joining the community. Have a good one.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Marco.